Hi, Lisa Lockwood here, and welcome back to the BU Meditation channel. This week I thought I would talk about fear. It's something that all of us experience at some point in our life, and for some it can be all the time. It can be debilitating, and especially in lockdown at the moment, there's so much fear about the unknown, what's going to happen in the future, and it can control our lives. Meditation can help you to take back that control. It can help you through that fear. Because every time that we spend our life in the present moment, we're not thinking about fear. We're not feeling that fear. We're just living in the present moment. And I realise that we can't do meditation, in every step of the day, but we can learn to just come back to the breath. We can learn that little bit of mindfulness, that every time we feel that fear, we can just return back to the breath. Where is that fear in the body? Where are you feeling it? Do you know why you're having fear? Is it the unknown of what happens after lockdown? Is it the fear of not being able to do your work on time? Is it the fear of having to do a presentation in front of hundreds of people? Is it fear of climbing up a hill and not knowing what's on the other side? Do you have a fear of heights, a fear of water, a fear of some sort of insect? Do you know what your fear is? What I'm asking you to do is every time that you live more mindfully and you know that you're experiencing fear or anxiety, which is a form of fear, fear causes anxiety. You can just come back to the breath and just realise it's just another emotion. It's just your body's way of sending signals to your mind to tell you that you're fearful. And the more we get to know our body and the connection between our body and mind, we can understand some of those fears. Sit with the fear, bring that fear into your mind and experience it. Feel it in the body and ask questions. Ask your mind or your higher self, why am I feeling fearful right now? What is it that I'm scared of? And when we live mindfully, because we live in the present moment, we're not thinking about the future so much. So that fear lessens anyway, because fear is mostly about the future, about the unknown. Fear can come from trauma in childhood or in early adult life. It can come from last week. And it sort of causes a pathway in your body. And every time that something happens similar to that, your body goes, that happened before. I'm afraid now. There's fear there now. Accepting fear. Accepting I feel fearful right now. That's another way of getting through it. Because if we can let our body and mind know that we understand how it's feeling, but it's okay. It's okay to feel like that. We can't feel fantastic every moment of the day. We've got this ego, we've got this little inner critic, and it's always having a go. It's telling us we're not good enough or we can't do something. And so being aware of that inner critic, being aware of that ego will help you through it as well. And this can all be done through meditation. And when you're doing your meditation, say you get up in the morning, which is, I feel, the best time to do it, sit there and meditate for 5 or 10 minutes, just following the breath in and out of the body. And then just saying an affirmation. I'm not afraid today. Fear isn't taking over me today. I'm going to live more mindfully today. I'm going to take each moment as it comes today. And then if those fearful thoughts come in, just be aware of them. Be the observer of your mind. Be aware of those thoughts and feelings and emotions and breathe into them. Sit with them. Accept them. But then let them go. So let's do meditation together now. So if you just get yourselves comfortable, make sure that your back is as straight as can be without being too uncomfortable. Your hands are comfortably on the lap, facing down, up to the universe or cradled, however you're comfortable. And just start off by looking down at the floor. Eyes open to start off your mindfulness. Remember, we always do this to remind you that you can do this anytime, anywhere. Nobody needs to know what you're doing. Eyes open, you're just following the breath. You're just feeling the breath as it enters and exits the body. And when those thoughts or emotions arise, just accepting them, acknowledging them, and then letting them go by returning to the breath, using the breath as your anchor. And let's take 3 deep breaths now. So breathing in through the nose, filling those lungs with fresh air, holding on for as long as you can, then out through the mouth. And imagine now that you're sitting in fear and you breathe in, you hold that breath and let the fear go with the outer breath. And again, breathing in through the nose, feeling that stomach rising, holding on, and then letting go out through the mouth. And imagine all your fear or any other emotion that you have right now, you're just letting go of. And then close your eyes if you want to. Continue to be aware of your breath, moving through the body gently. Imagine it like the sea. The inner breath and the outer breath is just like the sea, drawing in and out from the seashore. And feel the relaxation moving around your body now from the 3 deep breaths that we took. And imagine a white bubble of light now surrounding your body. A white light of protection and grounding and cleansing. This is a quick way sometimes of getting yourself into that relaxed state. Just 3 deep breaths and then a bubble of light encompassing every part of your body, protecting, relaxing, cleansing. And now imagine as the walls of the room disappear where you sit. You find yourself standing outside of a cave. You have no idea what's in this cave. Fear might arise straight away, as it's the unknown. But you acknowledge it as fear. Breathe into that fear. Imagine every outer breath going into that fear emotion. You might not have fear, you might have excitement or any other emotion or feeling. But together now we're going to face this fear together. We're going to face the unknown in the cave together. Start walking through the cave now. And you can feel the coolness around you. You see the water trickling down the walls of the cave. The floor is cold and wet, and it's dark. Breathe into that fear, if that's what you're feeling. And imagine now the cave lighting up. Lights become visible on the walls, and they light your path. You still don't know what's in the cave, but the light allows you to move through into the unknown. And soon you get to an area where you can take a left or a right turn. The left is a safe option. You know what's in there. The right is the unknown option. You have no idea what's in there. Make your choice now. Do you go safe and follow the left path? Or do you go right and follow the unknown path? If you decide to go left, you find at the end of the cave a beautiful crystal. If you decide now to continue right with me, we start walking through, following the path into this second cave. There's a table in this cave, and on the table is a glass box. The glass box is protecting something, but as you draw closer, you have no idea what it is, as there is nothing in the box. Imagine now that that box holds all your fears. You can't see them because they're not real. In this moment, they are not real. They're just another emotion. So you can't see what's in the box, but you know that in that box is everything that you're frightened of, everything that holds you back in life, and fear does hold you back. And imagine now picking up a rock at the side of you, taking that rock to the glass box and smashing it. And imagine all your fear and all those emotions that hold you back in life just disappearing. Just dissolving in front of your eyes. Feel a release now from your body. Feel your shoulders drop in physically. And feel the release rising from your body as all that fear in this moment is gone. How do you feel right now? Now you've faced your fears head on. How does your body feel? What thoughts are going through your mind? Just observe them. You've used your imagination and your intention to let them go in this moment. It might not be forever because you're human. And you can allow those fears and emotions to come back. But in this moment, in this meditation, you've let them go. Turn around now and walk back out of the second cave. Back into the lit up cave, following the path of lights. Back out into the sunshine. How does it feel knowing that you've conquered that fear? How does it feel knowing that you went into that unknown cave, not knowing what was going to be in there? Feel a sense of pride now, a sense of achievement. And know that if fear rises again, just breathe into it. Just take those 3 deep breaths and center yourself. And remember the cave. Remember how brave you were. Remember to face the unknown head on. And embrace it. Embrace it as a lesson in life. Everything we do is a lesson in life. That's why life is hard sometimes. It tests us. But through meditation, we can pass those tests. We can take each moment as it comes. Head on. Start to feel the warmth of the sun on your body now, and your feet on the floor. Start to be aware of your feet on the floor in the room that you sit in. And start to wiggle your fingers and your toes to start waking your body up. And in your own time, when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. That might have been uncomfortable for some people, but it's good to take yourself out of your comfort zone sometimes. With meditation, we can look at the different things that control our life, and if fear is one of them for you, hopefully this meditation today would have helped. And the technique of the 3 deep breaths, and then breathing into that fear, knowing that in this moment you're letting go of that fear, and whatever happens next, it's a lesson in life, but we can do it. We can do it. Okay, so let's do a card. So I'm shuffling the cards, and remember, whatever stage you're watching this video, this card is meant for you at that moment. And it's turn on the light. And in a way, that's what we did in the cave, wasn't it? We turned on the lights that enabled us to see better, enabled some of that fear to go away, because fear sometimes we think of as darkness. Turn the light on inside your body by practicing meditation, and it can light the way. It can light those unknown paths. It can light up your future. It can help you to get through fear or any other emotion that you're experiencing that debilitates you in life. Turn on the light. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next week. Have a good week, and remember, stay mindful. Bye for now. If you like the video, then please subscribe, like and share. And remember, stay mindful.